round heat number 1. They're counting them down in the tower right now. And it's on, 35-minute heat.
Have a look at the opening wave of M.Picklum. Nice technique, grabs the rail straight away.
And now setting up one for Gabriela Bryan, going up and down. So 2 wipeouts to kick off this first heat of the morning. That'll give priority to C.Simmers.
Here we go, C.Simmers pulling up into the ball. Beautiful tube and gets eaten alive by the tube monster. Wow, that was sick.
How close was she to making that shredder?
Oh, she was right there. Like, I'm talking, all she needed was just a hair on that front foot, just get a little more speed.
And now back into live action, M.Picklum trying to burn off some speed, unable to get barreled, but she'll go to turns now. Throwing down a nice arc, getting the completion, and then getting out of there. Water Patrol there, always to assist when they're needed. Going straight to Gabriela Bryan with the broken board. And Gabby Bryan will be back out there in a moment with her next board. Airdrop and into a closeout, C.Simmers. What a morning so far. After a big win at Sunset Beach. Gabby Bryan on her backup board. Going to turns. Clean backhand arc into a second effort. 2-turn combination to improve on her total, 2.46.
Here we go, live action.
Late takeoff, sliding out and controlling it was M.Picklum. Great effort to try to control that rail. It's such a different type of venue. You get out here on skis or boats, prepare for a big day of competition as C.Simmers grabs the rail, lets to pull in, gets in there for a second, then a down carve and goes back to the lip and nails it with a big backside turn. So giving us a creative approach that only C.Simmers could do for us. Real neat kind of turns, pulling in for just a moment. Could be her best wave so far.
Have a look at the replay. She grabbed the rail in the beginning and then grabs it again for that second time. Nice carve down, but this turn right here, beautiful timing. Sends spray behind the lip, so you can see here she almost looks for the barrel. She sees that it's not going to do it there, so hand off the rail and then back on again here for this second section. Little bit of a shampoo, beautiful carve down, and then straight back up into this turn here. Nice technique. Sends that spray flying and a little bit of an airdrop there almost onto dry.
As we have a fun looking wave setting up, C.Simmers with second priority gets this wave. Nice backhand turn under the lip. Out in front and a cool little backhand redirect with a ton of speed to accomplish a third maneuver. Dry reef there. She wisely gets out. But she'll be improving on a 1.93. Adjusting to turns now, I think might be a smart decision with how hard it's been to make a barrel so far.
Look at the replay first of Katie's last wave. Straight to turns, straight in the pocket, and cool little carve down. I like what you said, Joe. Just so much style and manages to get up there for a third turn as well. And she probably heard the score that she got for her last wave, that 3.83. So just realizing that, wow, these barrels today are really tricky to make it out of, and I may as well make the most of these opportunities that I'm getting and finish these waves. So, and that means going to turns at the moment.
Smart decision there for Caitlin. 3 different types of turns as well. This wave is always going to give you speed. It's really powerful, and you can still see that leftover warble on our lineup, so making it a little trickier at the last stop of the season at Jeffreys Bay as we look at this approach, trying to go deep, but seeing that it's shutting down. C.Simmers will just be up and out. Right at the moment, she has third priority, but it could be decision time now for M.Picklum, chasing a 5.07 late takeoff, and she ends up sliding out. Couldn't control the rail after that late drop. We could tell she's committed to going real deep, and yeah, she's had some hold downs already, Flick, for the 6th seed, the 7th seed, and beyond. Gabby Bryan even had an outside shot of making the world title day in September, but with Caitlin just being in this heat already, that takes Bryan out of the title race. But she should be proud of herself. Another great year on tour, surviving back-to-back years with that mid-season cut at Margaret River. To the other side of the island in Kaimuki for a fresh cut before big events. Looking sharp, my friend. As we go back to action with M.Picklum going to turns here. Big wind up, nice snap off the lip. Great timing, and look at that. It's literally dry reef. She had to kick out right there to protect her equipment. I think this was just a smart game plan here to put up some turns.
Yeah, I agree. Great timing, great technique, and she manages to fit in 3 turns there. And like you said, Joe, just finishing right up in front of that super shallow reef. Get another look here from this drone angle. Moves around that little warble in that first section of the wave and finishes off with 2 turns. So probably noticing that, okay, Katie's in the lead, and she's in the lead because she's gone to turns. Still open though this heat, you know. Gabby right now, live action.
Big blast there for Gabriela Bryan. Picks off another big section right there. 3rd turn, and she'll run out of room, and smart decision to kick out. But definitely had bigger sections to work with if they get barreled out here.
For sure. This is the replay of Gabby's last wave. It was a nice big turn off the top there. She threw a lot of spray from these 2 turns. Unfortunately, couldn't get the 3rd one, but it was getting pretty shallow there. It's probably not going to have to be a crazy barrel either to run away with this. It's still wide open. Gabby only needs a 5.43, and out the back.
Wow, Picklum going for it. Couldn't set her rail and just went straight down. That was a wild section for Molly Picklum. She's been charging in this heat. And looks like we're about to run out of time. Molly Picklum thinks she gets up in time, so now she's going to turn. Big backhand snap. Can she fit in a combination? She'll run out of room and have to step off. Doing well, trying to pull into barrels, but also with combinations and major turns. We'll be right back.